How's it? Today is Friday, February 21st. It's Big Fail Friday. Today was rough. Um, a doom and gloom type of day. Um, Actually, kind of called it on Wednesday. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do what I wanted to do today beforehand, so I was being really stubborn and decided, yeah, I'm going to try for it anyway. I'm going to try to do 100 snatch and whatever I can for clean jerk. It is what it is. I tried my best to give myself the best shot of executing it, and I that little warm up there with the band around my arms. That's actually what I did on Saturday of last week. That really helped me be properly warmed up and prime my arms and everything for that. And I guess it wasn't enough. Today was very difficult, and I don't know why per se. I think like I talk with a lot of people at the gym today. They're like, "Oh, like how's your sleep?" And I'm like, "My sleep was bad, but my sleep is always bad." So I mean that's not a good sign, but the way that I perform should not be affected by bad sleep because I always have bad sleep. It's like, when you are moving around a lot in general, like when you start adding on from your baseline of movement. So let's say, for example, like you are, oh, look at me, I'm like lifting in unison. um Say for example, like, you can use my example of life. If I am working at the restaurant, I'm on my feet for like 7 hours, and I'll get around, what, 15,000 steps. The first couple weeks of doing that is going to be very hard, and it's going to be very physically taxing on my body. But beyond those first couple weeks, once my body has kind of adapted to it, it's not going to feel as difficult. And then that is just going to be the new baseline that I have. And so you build on that, right? And you think like 15,000 steps is going to be our new normal. And that is kind of how it is for sleep. Like I don't sleep a lot, and I don't sleep very well when I do sleep a lot. Whew. Like I could see it here in my face there that 85 was really challenging. And from there, things just start kind of falling apart. I end up failing quite a bit, and it doesn't feel good. Kind of thinking about what I am doing, right? Because I'm trying to get to 100, and failing 90 is demoralizing. So I decide to try my best to just make it up and go to 95 as my first set. So I ended up taking off my shirt just to get in the mental space. I missed that 95, and then I go back down because I'm like, all right, like, try my best to recenter everything, and failed 80, and then I failed 90 again a little bit later, like 2 more times or something like that. I don't know. I don't like reliving this. I'm like getting frustrated right now, even though it's been, this was earlier today, and I just didn't feel very great. Yeah, I ended up actually taking off from work tonight because the work at the restaurant wasn't super busy, and so I was able to just kind of sleep, and I ended up sleeping quite a bit. I slept like 3 hours. So when you think about how tired I must have felt, like being able to sleep for 3 hours as a nap in the middle of the day, oh, this is when I started to get really frustrated. Being able to sleep for 3 hours in the middle of the day as a random nap is kind of an indication that things are not moving well and that I'm very not rested. Oh yeah, you can see how disappointed and frustrated I am with myself. But I was like, okay, if I do 90, and then I go up for my clean and jerks, go up to like 120 ish, then 90 and 120 is like the standard that I used to set. Like I don't even know if it's last year, maybe 2 years ago. I would say on any given day, I could give you a 90 kilo snatch and a 120 kilo clean and jerk. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm back to that right now. And I'm not. I actually failed my clean and jerks too. And yeah, this is a very clear sign that I definitely need to deload. Like last week should have been a sign that I needed to deload, and today was just like, yeah, what the fuck are you doing, idiot? Like that is what your body needs, and maybe that means that I need to figure out a better sleep hygiene, like solution, better sleep schedule. Even though, like for me, like I sometimes I simply just am not afford the ability to sleep because I get home at like 11:30 from the restaurant, and then I gotta wake up at like 5:30 the next morning, and so I need to make sure that I eat and sleep and all this stuff. Here's my first attempt at 120. That clean almost killed me, and then this jerk, I'm just like, I don't know, my legs don't feel very strong, and I push here, and it just doesn't get enough height. I don't think it was too out front. It just doesn't get enough height, and more frustration. And then actually on this one here, this clean almost kills me too. That weird double bounce, a lot of pressure and tension in my upper back, and then on this point here, I can't really breathe. So I'm like, take my breath in, and I'm not gonna try to get hurt just to just for stubbornness sake. But yeah, like kind of going back to what I was saying, I don't have the ability to just sleep more, just the way that my life is set up. So what that might mean is like I might need to actually just reduce the volume and reduce the intensity of my training sessions, and I think that is a better solution than me cutting them out altogether, because this is what brings me sanity. This is like the pursuit of a goal is something that keeps me going, and that might be the next situation that I have to kind of examine and figure out a solution for. But all that said, yeah, I'm definitely deloading next week. I might start tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.